Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today it's time for the completed pages video for September 2025, and as you can see I will start with my work in progress pages. And are you tired already of it? I still didn't touch it. Yeah, I really wanted to do a little bit, but no, I haven't. So let's put this one away and let's have a look at the new started work in progress page. I started this one. It is in the Anastasia and Nicole de Riva Blackbird song coloring book. It's my first page in the book, and I started it. For the background I've used granulating paints by Horadam. I really like those paints and I think it will be wonderful effect once the page is complete. Yeah, so far I'm really happy about it. My acorns are a little disappearing. So I try to add in some of the textures. So I'm working on it. I've used polygonous pencils for all the pencil work and I really hope to finish it in October. I want to color some more of the Anastasia pages in October. There are some perfect ones for Halloween, so yeah, we will see. So far I'm happy with this page. And I have colored a lot this month. I had a great start of my coloring month and then I got sick and I was 2 weeks out of the running. I'm still a little bit of, recovering. My voice is not back all the way. I still have some hot flashes and I will be okay, I'm sure. And I want to be over it. I have colored in the Kirby Rosanes Dark Fairy Tales, my very first page. And I love this one so much. It is the Cinderella one with Neo Color 2 as a base. And I worked with my Prisma colors on top. And for the longest time, I really didn't know what to do with those horses. And then one of the boys told me they kind of look like of the horses from Harry Potter. So I looked them up, and yes, they do. So I took my color inspiration from the Harry Potter horses, and I really like the look of it. Really happy with this one, and especially love this little clinstery shoe. So this was the first one in the book, and I did a lot of first pages. I really did, and it is so nice to have some color in the books. This one I also started on camera. Beautiful Planet by Laila Dooley. And I have used the Kansai Tembi paint. And I worked with the Prisma colors on top. And I really like it. And I tried really hard to make different shades of the leaves. So it's more interesting to look. I wanted to do something for the background. And I wasn't really careful with paint while I was painting it and recording it. And I decided to leave it this way. So yeah, here I am with a big stain and it's okay. I'm fine with it. For the outline, I have used my Molotov paint pens and some of the Prismacolor paint pens. So yeah, really happy with the look of it. It was an easy one and I'm so happy that there's a page completed in the Lily book. It's in the Beautiful Planet and I really hope that I can dive in my Floridunda one next month. We will see. We will see. Another first page. It is a Villain Song by Tomislav Tomic. And I did a little bit of a cheat, I feel, because most of the pages are really detailed. There's so much going on and They take a lot of time. They are beautiful. But there's one page in the front of the book, and there's only a little bit to color. And I was thinking those mushrooms are perfect for the fall season. Perfect to color in September. I had a little fun with my distress inks for the background. Yeah, not that happy with, but it was nice and a creative process. One moment. Sorry, I had to cough. And yeah, I've used my Prismacolors. It was a quick one. I'm really, really happy that there's color in the book, and it was untouched for years on my shelf. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. So maybe next time I don't feel afraid and I can dive in and have some fun. It is something with a new coloring book. You want to make your most beautiful picture in it, right? You want to do it justice, and that's sometimes what is holding me back to dive in a coloring book. And yeah, having so many first pages this month, it is really great. Johanna Basford, Magical World. There is one page that I was eyeballing for a while, and I waited for it until September to start it. It is this pumpkin page. And I know there's a lot of orange on the page. It's really bright. It is. Yeah, I love it. I have used as a base my Derwent Intense blocks. Were great. I went on top with the Polygonus pencils. Yeah, I really like it. Really, really happy with the result. And yeah, one of my favorite pages in the book is colored. The paper is really smooth. I didn't like the polygons that much on the paper. I like the feel of the Prismacolors more. So next time I will go with the Prismacolors or the Pro Color from Derwent went down really, really nicely. So yeah, Magical World by Johanna Basford. Then Seasons by Hanna Karlzon, Tijdperk. And I think this was a work in progress page from August. Yeah, it's a really, really bright one. Whoa. I've used my Horadam granulating paints and they work amazing on this paper. I never had so much granulation going on in a coloring book. It works very nice on watercolor paper, but not always on color book paper. But this paper, it took it really, really well. Yeah, it is a really bright page. I've used Prismacolors for everything. There's a little bit of the gel pen. It was a fun one. And I'm really happy that it's colored. It is more a summery spring page, right? So yeah. I cannot wait to pick a page for the fall season and add some more color to the book. Another work in progress page from last month in the Flowerscape in Paradise by Maggie Interiors. Interiors. Sorry if I butchered your name. It's this one with the succulents, and I've used Prismacolor to color everything. There's Amsterdam acrylic paint for the background. I wanted to leave it white, and my husband told, no, you have to paint it. So I painted it, and I'm happy I did. I'm happy with the result of it, and yeah, I think I leave it this way. Another first page in the book, so no longer untouched, and yeah, it's just beautiful. It's really smooth paper. So yeah, and blending. It was kind of tricky. It was really doable. I had, yeah, lovely results, I think. If I hold up my book, you can see it closely. So yeah, I loved it. Really. But I must admit, I was happy that the page was done, especially because it was a rollover page, and yeah, it took me a while to finish it. Which one I want to show first? This one, it's a Japanese one in the Tokomeki series. It is, I didn't translate this one. It's about a fairy tale journey through fairy tales, I don't know. But there's one Halloweeny page, well two, but I've colored one and I did this one on camera. I based it and I started some of the pumpkins. It was a lot of fun to color. I've used my Prismacolors and my luminance. I based it on camera with a Neo Color tool. And of course, there's a lot of shiny paint for the moon and also a first page. And I'm really, really happy with the result. Let me take a sip of my tea. And so, I created some light reflections. Yeah, some mossy gravestones. Yeah, I'm happy with the page. It was a fun one to color. And I don't know what to say about it anymore. This one is really, really speaking to me. So maybe if I find some time, I can color it next month. But we will see, because I have so many coloring books on my pile that I really want to color. I have colored, of course, in my project book, the Summer Nights one by Hanna Karlzon. I completed a double page spread. I based the page with Gensai Temi watercolors and I have so much fun with those watercolors. They are nice muted tones and yeah. I heard that it was hard to color over them, but if you don't put the layer of paint too thick, you will be totally fine with coloring over it. I have used luminance on top. There is definitely some of the Prismacolors, a lot of the gel pen. I emptied out 2 gel pens this month. I will share the pencils and gel pens that I used all the way. So I bought myself 2 new cold gel pens and I've used so many on this page. It's perfect. The background is colored with the Neo colors and I really like the effect. Works great on the Hanna pages. This is the English edition. On the Dutch edition, I have some trouble with this technique. That's okay. I'm not that happy with the skin, but overall it's looking okay. I have finished a work in progress page. Where is it? It's this one. I started it while I was on vacation in August, maybe July, cannot remember. But it's finished and I'm really happy with the look of it. I like the glow around those flowers. I like the glow on the rock. There's some reflection. Yeah, I'm really happy with this page. It was not a page that I normally would color, but as it's a project book and I was really feeling to color this one, I was like, yeah, let's go for it. And there are still plenty of pages to color. And I also colored the bed page. I have used luminance pencils and I added some of the dual metallic gel pens. And I'm not sure if it will show up, but around here there is, and the jewelry. Yeah, this one was really, really fun. And I really wanted to have a more limited color palette. Wasn't sure how to color the bed. Really like the colors that I've used. It is the French Grace from the Luminance set, suiting really well the subject. Had so much fun coloring those flowers. Yeah, it was a fun one to work on. And of course a black background, and it can fly away into the night, right? Yeah, I cannot wait to pick it up again next month. Then I had a new book in the mail and I had to start it right away. It is The Halloween by Hanna Karlzon. It is lovely, really. There are so many fun pages to color. I cannot wait to dive in again. I for sure want to pick a page for October. This is the page that I've colored as my first page. There is so much orange on the page, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of my own coloring this time. I could have go for a different color palette and make it more lovely. Inside the windows I went with the Horadam paint, the granulating paint. I have used the Prisma colors. I think there was a base of Neo colors on the page. It feels like it feels crinkly. So there is some type of watercolor for sure as a base, and yeah, very limited color palette. It was fun to color on. The paper is nice to color on. I know some of you don't like Swedish editions, but I really don't have any problem coloring on it, especially with Prismacolor pencils. Yeah, it's a beautiful book. I really hope to find time to color something in October. Then I also did a video where I started 3 pages in the Klara Markova book and made it into a series. So there will be more videos about those pages and show you more of the process. But I will share with you the end result of the pages. Let's start with the Fairy Miracles. Those are all based with the Kensai Temi paints. I really wanted to test them out. And yeah, I have used different pencils on top of them to see how they react to the paper. For this one, I have used a Darren Light Vest. There's Molotov in the background. A base with a Kensai Temi paint, and then Darren Light Vest on top. Work great. Yeah, the color palette I'm not that fond of. Maybe there's too many of the same colors in mushrooms. Really liking those little butterfly wings. Turned out great. I like the berries. There's a lot of colors in the berries. Yeah, overall it's okay. It was a fun process to color, and yeah, happy that I added another coloring page in the Fairy Miracles. Tenderful Enchantments, another Klara book. Again, based with the Kensai Tembi, and I wanted to create this nice and mysterious, spooky house. And the end result, it is, almost a house. It's springtime, right? It is so pastel looking, and I've used the luminance pencils, and they have those nice muted pinks, and I love them. There is a lot of different colors of green in the leaves to create some interesting look. Yeah, really, really happy with the page, but it is not a spooky house at all. And I think it's funny that if you have something in mind and it turned out totally different, I'm still happy with it. And there's another page colored, and that's great. That's great. Tenderful Enchantment. And then the last one, of today, Fairy Touch of Magic. And I have colored the witch house. And this one I had a little trouble with. For the longest time I didn't know what to do with the witch hat on top of the house and what colors I wanted to add in. And yeah, in the end, it's my favorite page. Really, I really like the color combinations that I've used. It was a more limited color palette, and I wanted to give some, more variation, not just a black witch hat. I already blacked out the background, so there is a lot of color going on, and I think it worked out great, really great. And I've added a lot of glitter glue. So there are so many places like the mushroom tops and the candy. Yeah, I really like all those glitters that I've added, and it was so much fun to play. It was also a base with Kansai Tenby paint, and I went on top with the Holbein pencils, and they worked great. It's a great combination, and I can see myself using it again in the future. Yeah, it was really a fun one, and I'm really happy with the result of this one. Yeah. And to end this, I wanted to share the pencils that I emptied. I put them away already, but I can tell you, I made a list. I've used up 2 cold gel pens from the Uniball Signal, 2 of those. I've used up a Luminance Castle Art, Prisma Color Line Peel, Prisma Sap Green Light, Prisma French Grey, 90%, French Grey, 30%, Tuscan Red, and a cool grey. And in total I've used 7 pencils and 2 gel pens. So that's great. I think it's fun. I will keep the list for myself to see how much pencils I actually do use, how many I really finish coloring. I always put them in a big jar. I can see my jar slowly filling, but how many do I really use? Well, it was 7 this month, so that's not that bad. And I did a lot of coloring in the first half of the month. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!